Hey everybody, it's Tracy, and in times like this with the crypto markets in turmoil, more and more people seem to be going towards bot trading or developing bots, automated bots to sell. And the question is that legal? It's certainly legal to use, but how legal is it to sell to another person to use? And I've talked about automated trading, social trading, copy trading, in other videos. And there's some comparisons, right, between the two, but it's really a matter of how you're getting paid, right, as the provider of the bot. The general rule is if you have control over another person's account, then you trigger investment advisor laws, right, or CTA laws, even in a commodities context. So, to the extent that the bot is making full trades, you could see where there'd be an indicia of control, but that's not enough, right? What you need, in addition to having full control over somebody's account, is to be earning a percentage of profit from the bot's trading activity, right? So if you're going to do a bot and it's going to be automated or you're going to pull the switches, what you have to be sure is that your compensation arrangement with the end users, with the customers, is actually like on a lease basis or like a fee basis, right? X per month or X per trade or whatever the case may be, but not based on profit, right? If you're taking 5-10% of profit based on the bot's performance and you have control, like full control over that account, then you fall into that investment advisory or CTA range and would be required to register as one or the other, right? Depending on what you're obviously trading. But dealing with crypto brings up an interesting point because, EA bots, like expert advisor bots in like the Forex context, have been around forever and are very popular and work to a large degree, depending on who you get them from. But crypto is really, it's not a security in most cases, overwhelmingly, especially if it's traded on a centralized exchange. And it's a commodity technically, but it's not a commodity interest, which is ultimately what triggers yours like CTA registration requirements. So irrespective of the fact, right, like if you had a bot, in theory at least, and it was in a crypto context alone, trading like Bitcoin or Ethereum, like something that's deemed to be a commodity but not a commodity interest, and you were taking a percentage profit of an account that you had full control over through the bot, then in theory, you really don't need registration as like a CTA in this context, right? Because crypto, again, it's nothing, right? Like, on a state by state, you see 36 states declaring crypto to be money, and if it's money, then it has fallen to Forex, which in turn would require like CTA registration, but we're not there yet, and that's state law, and we're dealing with federal law that would really be governing and controlling. So, as a conclusion, I think on the safe side, you develop your bot, you sell your bot for a fee or a trade-based like fee, sliding scale, like the more trades it makes, the more pay, the higher the fee. But if you're doing a profit allocation, an incentive allocation, be careful because you're in a gray area. Like I think, arguably right now, the legislation isn't there and the laws haven't caught up, right, to where you would need registration or any sort of license to do that. But I think you're also safe enough to say, well, it's not a commodity, it's not a security, it's just property, and therefore me taking a profit allocation is copacetic. So that's my take on bots. I've been getting inundated with questions about it, so I figured I'd talk about it. So definitely check me out, hit me up if you have any questions. Adam at AdamTracy, TRACY.io, and I will talk to you next time.